Okay, we're back. I did a little bit of trimming here and there on our little piece here. I actually marked off what I'm going to do with his arms and with his hands. So what we're going to do here is we're going to first go in the, let's do the top here. What you want to do is you want to stick this, let's see if I can bring this up a little closer. You want to go next to the pot of gold, just like this. We're just going to put a big little V cut, okay, to show where the hands and the thumb are going to be, the fingers and the thumb. And we're going to go this way, and we're going to just take that out. Okay, see how we did that? Now we're going to round things up eventually. Let's do the same thing over here. Alright, just like that. And then on the bottom, we're also going to take out a little piece of here too. Okay, just like so. Same thing over here. We're just going to notch out a piece out here. Now that isn't quite even, but that's on the bottom. You won't notice that as much as you will on the top, but I'm going to do one side and I'm going to have you do the other side offline. So just take your knife and cut along that pot of gold. Alright, and then from the other side. And this is going to be a little tricky to get out, but there we go. See? That's all we're going to do. Now I'm going to do one hand, and I'm going to let you do the other hand a little bit later. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little cut right next to the jacket here. I'm just going to put a little V cut in there. Make it look a little deeper than it is. Okay, so we have a little indentation there. It looks good. Turn that off a little bit. Then we're going to follow this cuff of this. This is going to be the cuff of the jacket. I was going to put a vest on, but either way it's going to have a cuff on this hand. Alright, we're going to go down and around just like so. And we're going to cut from the hand side, if I can get a hold of this. We're just going to cut a little piece out. Alright, just like that. And a little bit at the top. There's one more caricature I'd like to get done before I do anything else after this one. And I'm just not sure exactly how to proceed with it. I kind of want to do it in honor of my father, so I'll explain that later when we get closer to it. Now we're going to round this off a little bit here. Alright. And your hand, if you look at your hand, it has 1, 2, 3 planes on it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 planes on this one already. So I'm going to just kind of leave that. I'm going to bring this one up a little further. All right, and we're going to put. I'm going to define this a little bit more when I'm offline, just to show you later on. But we're going to put 3 lines here for the 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all we're going to do is we're going to do a little stop cut or a little V cut on each of these. Now what I do on this side, I want you to do on the other side, okay? So okay, now I'm going to make that a little more rounder, that the fingers look a little more. I'm going to just fix that up a little bit when I get offline here. See, I'm going to make it a little bit more distinguished on each one, but I'll do that a little bit later. Alright, so and then what I also do here is I just put a little indentation, a little further indentation right there. I'll follow that out a little bit better. kind of hard for me to see from where I'm at to do this, so okay, and this pinky's going to be a little bit shorter, so you may want to round that off a little bit. Alright, so we're going to really define that a little bit more, but also you want to do the other part of the cuff here. Alright, so, and we're going to go from this side over. Just give it a little bit of a cuff on this coat or shirt, whatever we're doing here. Alright. Yeah. Alright, that looks pretty good, folks. Now we're going to have him hanging onto this pot of gold here. And I'm going to get offline and I'm going to finish off the other side. But before we do that, let me continue on here. I did this jacket. I have another minute or so here. I did it up like it's open down here. This will all be green anyway. And then bring it this way, and then I curved it upward like its jacket went up and then back down. What I wanted you to do is take your knife and we're going to put a stop cut along that line. Just like so. And go the other way and do the other side. Same way. Alright, and we're just going to undercut that. I really want that distinguished pretty good, so I'm going to cut a good piece of this out. Okay. In fact, I'm going to undercut it a little bit so you don't see it. And what I mean by undercutting, instead of going straight down, I'm going to curve it inward and up. Alright, so it's going underneath that. Okay. And I'm going to clean this off first before I do that cut, so we don't have to clean it off again later. Let me get a longer blade here. We're running out of time, folks. I'll be back.